Hey everyone, it's Ten Types, and today I am playing with Ceruledge EX. This is a deck that I've been really thinking should be theoretically pretty good post-rotation, because Ceruledge EX is, I mean, it's a 1 energy stage 1, and theoretically weak. This is like kind of good for it. It's not like absurdly good for it, but it's all right, and it can take big one-shots theoretically. And also, it hasn't really lost too much to rotation. It's lost some things. I'm not going to sit here and deny that, but definitely feels like it should be in a decent spot, in my opinion. But I haven't really played it too much. Honestly, it's a deck that I've always been a little higher on than specifically with the Uncommon Fossil when we talk about it on our podcast. And also subscribe so you don't miss that, because it's actually cool. It's like regular videos. But anyways, here it's a regular Ceruledge list. I just found this list online, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm just gonna try it out. I played one game, but like I guess I technically played one game, but my opponent just kind of like quit, so nothing really happened there. And I might make changes to the list as well. We'll see. I also don't even know if I want to go first or second here, and also someone doesn't run Briar, which like seems kind of bad, but I suppose we'll give it a try. And let's just hop into a game here. Yeah, not sure if I want to go first or second. Obviously, going first allows us to get the first attack off, which is good. But going second lets us not get Badooed, right? You know, Badoo is a bit of a problem. I guess it kind of depends, right? Ultimately, there's a lot of different things going here on here. Also, I'm looking at like the stadium lineup and different things. So as I said, I'm trying the deck out. Definitely want to improve it some as well. But I'd love your feedback in the comment section as well. Any changes you'd make to the list. The list should be in the description. And if I forget, remind me. I might also leave it in the comment section. We'll see. But the list should be in the description there. But we are going to go first here. Not shocking, right? Let's be honest. And we'll start Solrock. Honestly, a good opening hand. I mean, we don't have a Charcadet. It's an okay opening hand. Okay, they start Frillish, which is fine, I guess, for us. I don't know. I mean, we want a. There we go, Charcadet. I actually forgot the name as well. But this position is fine. Trying to think here. I could get Drilbur, which I actually don't hate. Then we could bin 3 fightings, and you know, I have fighting in hand to draw, and then we have the Ceruledge. So I will actually do that. The reason is telling me, you know, item lock next turn, and I want to be able to actually knock him out, and we do enough. Oh, Fighting Gong. I'm not sure. I'm thinking through this because if we didn't do this, we'd attach retreat, and we'd also, you know, bin one with Lunacycle, then that would be 3 in the discard. That's an extra 60. Plus 30 is 90 there. But I will use Dig for the extra damage, because I don't think we'll be able to use it very much later. So we'll do that. I don't know if that's right, but I'll drop the Fire, attach. I don't think Team Rock's Watchtower does anything here. Not super familiar with what's in their list. They could be running Meowth EX. I think that's fine, though. And then we could like just bin this with Ultra Ball, or not. I guess probably not, to be honest, right? And we probably don't need to, but they're going to pop in here for, well, they're going to get Duskulls, right? Hopefully that's not, okay, I assume this was the Dusknoir deck. This is, wait, okay, they are running Mega Gardevoir? I saw the Mega Gardevoir sleeves, and I was just like, there's no shot they're running Mega Gardevoir. This is Mega Gardevoir with Steven, so not at all what I was expecting. I guess going for the Drilbur was probably correct. This matchup also seems theoretically like very good, right? Let's be honest. We can just one-shot their Stevens pretty easily, and we can also one-shot their Mega Guard. I think this is good. I think this is good. I'm a little scared of not getting a second Charcadet. I'm trying to think here. Okay, they do a Team Rocket's Petrol for Lilies. That seems, I mean, it's not like terrible. They're not even item locking. Okay, never mind. We should be fine here. I think we're completely fine. You never know, right? But I really think our position is very good. We get these cards here. I'll bin, I think probably the Stadium is fine to get rid of here, and a Fighting. The reason I'm like keeping more Fighting is because, you know, going to discard them there. What am I getting? I didn't really think this one through. I'll get Charcadet, I suppose. That seems good here. And yeah, we'll just go ahead, take the knockout, and we got pretty decent damage to this point as well. Have a decent hand. The list runs very few draw supporters. So it definitely seems a little scary, but I suppose we got the stuff we need, so I can't complain too much. At this point, I can't really complain at all, but we should be fine. Mega Gardevoir EX is probably, it's probably, like, let's be honest, I don't think it's very good, right? It does mediocre damage. I don't remember exactly what it does. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna look this one up here while I'm playing. So that is something. I do this shockingly regularly. Yeah, okay, it just does 50 for each psychic energy attached to all your Pokemon. It does not need to be. It's not like each Pokemon is psychic attached to it. It's each psychic energy attached. It is psychic energy though, so obviously they're running metal energy here as well, which is actually the only energy we've seen on like the Stevens Beldam here. And okay, that was amazing. I suppose that's going in the video, isn't it? But also not. I don't know. I mean, we did the thing we wanted to do. The deck itself felt fine, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I really like to be able to, play supporters. Just made a video talking about supporters. It's really good to play supporters. The deck doesn't play a lot of supporters. It plays, I think, 7 supporters. And yeah, it feels super sketchy. It doesn't even, like I said, Briar. Briar seems super good. You're not even using Squawk to get rid of your hand. You don't have Pal Pad anymore, so that's a little awkward. But I think Briar is still, like, super good in the deck, allowing you to, like, kind of come back into games and stuff like that. I don't think it's as important in terms of the fact that decks are just a little slower, but I think it's still very, very good there. And yeah, I mean, the deck, did its thing, though, and Drilbur felt really good. I'm not going to lie. Drilbur is really good in terms of doing lots of damage. I'll choose to go first again. That seemed good as well. The stadium seems, I don't know, Team Rocket's Watchtower. I'd love to hear people's thoughts on that card as well in the comment section. I have not been using too much Meowth. I've seen some people use it some. Also, this hand is good. I'll start Charcadet, I think. Or start Solrock. I don't know. I'll start Charcadet. They start Chikorita. Okay, that's good. We will bench the rocks here. Ditch the fighting. So we draw a Charcadet, a fire, a fighting gong. Or is that even what we drew? I didn't pay that much attention to what I actually drew. Yeah. Oh no, a fighting and a fire, fighting gong there. I'll do same thing with the Drilbur. I feel like there's not really bench space issues. It does run in area 0 on depths, which does seem cool. I don't even think it's like necessary though. The more I think about it, because we aren't running not running Meowth EX, we're running Squawkabilly EX. I think it's not necessary really at all. So that's kind of cool there. And we got the stuff we need. Yet again, we didn't hit a supporter, but we have like all the stuff we need. So we'll just go ahead and pass here. If we for whatever reason get knocked out, which is I guess possible, like not really, let's be honest, but theoretically it's possible, then we can respond still with the KO with Ceruledge EX. Presumably they do that using like TMS Argopon EX. That's so much work for them here, but it is possible, I guess. And they drop a Forest here, then they're going to Lillies. Lillies just so good. I think the stack should maybe run 4 Lillies, but they drop a Badoo. We are also fighting against Badoo. I was thinking about that. I didn't say that, but I am fighting against that. They drop Fez as well, which is interesting. We're going to Poké Pad or something. Not exactly sure what deck this is. This could be the Arboliva deck. Presumably it's running TMS Argopon EX. They get Hoot Hoot okay. So still thinking it's running TMS Argopon EX, even more so. But yeah, they're going to return to Badoo. We'll get the knockout. I will evolve here. I could not evolve, but I'm pretty sure the extra HP is good. Definitely seems good there. And we draw another Charcadet. That's fine, I suppose. The Lunar Cycle. We hit a Fire, which is cool. Definitely a card that is good. I'll attach that to the bench. I said I could not evolve as well, which I don't. Hey, I could even evolve the benched one. I'm trying to think this through. What do they want to tackle? They can even fan rotom. I think I don't want them fan rotoming. That seems like a bit of a pain. And I think the Ceruledge should be safe enough here. I suppose we'll find out, right? But we're also doing just huge damage to Badoo. I've seen so many random occasions, just people nuking Badoos because Badoo's very, very common and also kind of annoying. But anyways, Badoo is no more for them. If it comes back, I don't really have an issue with that. I'll just swing. And even if they like disrupt our hand, then presumably I should still be able to attach retreat because I play like so much energy. This is the like cool thing about Ceruledge, and so far we've hit the energies we need for Lunar Cycle, which is super good. Drop a Meowth EX here. So my thought is, well, Team Rex Watchtower does stop Meowth EX and Noctowl. I feel like they'll have the Stadium Bumps a good chunk. I guess not necessarily, because the way they, especially with the Noctowl deck, find the Stadium up is with Noctowl, which they can't do. So Team Rex Watchtower is definitely a good Stadium, and I can sit here and deny that, but I don't think you need it in this deck. I mean, if your opponent sets up and then you also set up, theoretically you should be able to win a lot of the time. Wait, what? They knocked out without a Terra. I was like not really paying that much attention. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Well, we won. That was just we got peak gameplay here, guys. Right? This is so good. Subscribe for more. No, that happened. Well, let's hop into a third game and hope my opponent plays stuff. I like the game like goes on more. I hope I play against I guess Polt here. That's a good deck. Very, very good deck. And want to see how that goes. Ultimately, yes, I'm making this as like a video for everyone to watch and stuff, but I'm like making this to, test out the deck. So let's see what they're doing. They are currently doing nothing. That's good. Maybe they're like lagging. Maybe it's my internet. Hopefully it's not, but you never know, right? But ultimately, I do think the deck is good, right? The deck has felt good so far. It's felt honestly like Lunatone Solrock super good. There was actually a time when I wasn't playing Lunatone Solrock in Ceruledge, but it's really good. It's really good. I kind of want to quit. I'm not gonna lie. What's happening? I'll just show this is a live experience. This is post rotation metagame right here, right now. Nothing's going on. I do want to hear people's thoughts on post rotation as well. I suppose while we're here, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the format as a whole. I've heard some people complain about it. Well, I guess we got our third win. I guess we'll go into our fourth game here. Like 11 and a half minutes into the video. Also, by the way, my mic did not cut out there. That was my voice cut out. I said I don't know if I said in this video, but I am still, as always, a little under the weather. I don't know how this manages to happen. Not like super under the weather, but anyways, um, let's see. I'm also reading the trainer tips, but yeah. Oh, those are cool sleeves as well. What are these from? Someone knows. I don't know. The ones they're running, not the ones I'm running. The ones I'm running, I know where they're from. But see, we coin flip here. Let's see if we're going first or second. I kind of like to try going second. I like to try it. Not because I think it's good. I think it's bad. Theoretically, a turn one Solrock is quite good in some situations. I will say. Okay, well, we're going first. But going turn one Solrock, especially, I've seen this happen a bunch with my Lucario with and against the deck. And I am going to start Charcadet here, though. But anyways, playing with and against a turn one Solrock play, you have unfair stamp, right? Okay, they start Fez, could be playing whatever, who knows? And that's a fine top deck, I suppose. I'm going to grab the Lunatone. Yep, Lunatone will pop the rocks onto the bench and ditch our fighting and draw ourselves some more cards. Jamming Tower just seems like not the card we need in this deck, but that card does. Carmine there. I'll pop down Team Rex Watchtower. Bin the fighting. So I did this right. And grab Charcadet. Obviously, Pup Fire on. And Carmine. Yay, exciting. Oh, wait, no, I should have attached that active. Oops, it's fine. It's fine, guys. Peak gameplay right here. We got Drilbur as well. I'll pass. I don't think I need to Drilbur here. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, I probably should have attached active there. I don't know. I really don't have anything to say there. But it really doesn't matter either. Okay, we won. You know what? We're just doing that. Ceruledge, super broken, apparently. No one wants to play against it. I mean, it set up so well, though. Like, that was so crazy. That last game, we didn't have our Ceruledge, but we still had a bunch of draw. Wait, I don't think we had the Ceruledge there. But how that Ceruledge felt so good. Like, it feels so consistent in all the games I've played so far. It feels like it should be consistent as well. It's not me just like, it doesn't feel like I'm just getting lucky. It feels actually good. It could do big damage. We haven't really gotten to that point in the game. Okay, 5, come on. What are you doing? What is this rectangle? And Drilbur feels super good. Your bench feels super fine. Your you have high HP, so you're protected from spread stuff, which there's so much spread. You have in the early turns good a pretty stable board, like single prizers for the most part, except for your big 2 prizer. So it doesn't feel like you're leaving these big liabilities on the board. You do Fez, but that's like fine. I mean, it's Fez, right? The only so much you can do about it. It's really good. The stadiums definitely feel kind of all over the place. We don't really, also they like all kind of look the same. Not gonna lie, especially Rockets, Watchtower, and Jamming Tower. I guess they have a similar word in there. But yeah, Legacy. I don't know how good Legacy is. I don't know what other A spec you'd run. There are like different good A specs, obviously, but It's probably fine. I could even see it being like Prime Catcher, or like at something like Stamp or something. But I think Prime Catcher is pretty good here. I guess Poké Pad is kind of meh, but it's not bad. And yeah, I mean overall the deck feels pretty good. I could see an air balloon for turn one or aggressive play, especially if you do decide to play box. I imagine most of them are running Legacy. So far though the list has felt fine. I'm gonna look at a couple more in a different tab. This one here I'm looking at runs Brilliant Blender. I don't think you need Brilliant Blender. Also they're not running Briar. Okay, what are these lists? I'm like looking at lists in another tab. They're like all over the place with supporters. Like I don't think Explorer's Guidance is good, which I see. But anyways, this list feels super solid. I'd highly recommend trying it out. And the link to the list as well will be in the description. So make sure you check that out. But I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment down below any other decks you want to see me play. Join the channel as a member. So that's a cool thing you can do. And we'll be doing some more stuff with that in the future. But I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.